How do you know if you have a rare Washington quarter? In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make sure you aren't missing any rare Washington quarter worth potentially thousands of dollars. Welcome back to Old Money Prices. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about rare coins and paper money, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Let's jump right into the video. Up first, we have a 1963 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state, 67 plus. The first thing you're going to notice about this coin is the overall tone and luster of the coin. It looks like a rainbow is happening. That happens because of the way the coin was stored. Certain lighting, you're going to see the sort of tone coming out. But the reason this coin brought so much money is mainly because of the grade and also the color. So the highest grade we can get in grading is 70, and this one's only a few points away from that perfect grade of 70. The two biggest grading companies are PCGS and NGC. This one also has a plus designation. The plus designation is only given certain times by these grading companies, essentially saying the coin is really nice for its grade. So if you have a 1963 quarter and it looks really, really nice, it may be worth sending off to get graded because you could turn your 25-cent quarter into $8,400 just like this person did. Up next, we have a 1934D 25-cent Washington quarter with a heavy motto graded by PCGS, a mint state, 67 with a CAC sticker. So the first thing you're going to notice about this coin is it looks like there is some sort of staining on the coin, but that's actually toning. These grading companies know what to look for when it comes to these coins, and they know this is a natural occurring process on the coin. Some collectors specifically look for coins that are toned just like this quarter. Next, this is a 1934D. That D means it was struck at the Denver Mint. You can see the D mint mark on the back bottom center of the coin. Depending where the coin was minted will depend on how many coins were minted for that mint and how much the coin is relatively going to be worth. For example, the Philadelphia Mint typically mints the most coins, but that's not always the case. A lot of the time, if your coin does not have a P mint mark and it has no mint mark at all, that means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. But the two biggest things why this coin sold for so much money is one, it has a CAC sticker. Now the CAC sticker is another third-party company that looks at the coin after it was graded and will put a sticker on the holder if the coin is really nice for the grade. Essentially, that one CAC sticker alone can increase the value hundreds or thousands of dollars. But again, the biggest thing is the grade. Getting a grade of a 67 mint state is incredibly challenging. So if you have a quarter from 1934, you do not want to be dropping it, obviously. You don't want to get it scratched. You want to keep it in really good condition because it could be worth a lot of money. But even if it's in lower graded condition, you know, it's beat up, it's been in circulation, you can still sell your 1934 quarter for a good amount of money, but maybe not as much as this coin that sold for $14,687. Look how shiny this coin is. So this is a 1937 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a proof 68, and it also has the CAC sticker. Now to tell if you have a proof coin or not, you want to look at the backdrop of the coin behind Washington there. The backdrop is going to have a shiny, lustrous, and mirror finish to it. It's almost going to be a reflection that you'll be able to see yourself in. Proof coins typically did not go out into circulation. They were meant for collectors and they went right into collections. So if you come across an old collection from a friend or a family member, you're more likely to have a proof coin in there than you are to find it out in circulation. But this person came across this coin and they were smart enough to keep it in good condition, keep it safe, and then they went off and got it sent to grading where PCGS signified this is a 68. After that, you know, this coin was probably worth around $10,000 or $12,000, and then they sent it off to get the CAC sticker. Now, you're not always going to get that CAC sticker, but this person got that CAC sticker, so it's going to increase the value. Also, please keep in mind when you're selling your coin, it's going to depend on the market. So if you were to be selling your coins at a market crash back in, say, 07, 08, you're going to be getting a lower amount of money for your coins rather than in a market like this where collectibles are really hot. Now is a generally good time to sell, but you never know if the market's going to go up or down. But rare coins like this is a relatively stable market. These markets aren't going up too high or too low. The biggest thing you want to avoid is getting a coin collection and selling it for too little money. The last thing you want to do is bring your coins to a pawn shop. A lot of the time they don't know as much as other people do about these rare coins. I would recommend going to at least 3 different coin shops and getting their appraisals, making sure that you don't have something worth thousands of dollars. I also offer a service on my channel. You can hit the join button, join the silver membership. You can send me photos of your coins. I'll tell you how much they're worth. You can also cancel at any time, but you don't have to do that. Again, I just recommend getting the appraisal of at least 3 different people. That way you know you're getting the full value of your coin. The last thing you want to do is say get a couple $100 $200 for a coin like this while it's in that PCGS 68 grade, but in reality, this coin sold for $16,450. And it's really, really sad when you see people that would sell something like this for a few $100 when in reality, it's worth a lot more money. So please do your research, spend your time, and do not get scammed. Here we have a 1949 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state, 68 with a CAC sticker. Again, like I said before, there's the natural toning on this coin. It has a rainbow appearance. Collectors really go after coins like this if that's what they're into, but the big thing here is the grade of a 68. That's just a massive grade for this coin, and also it has that CAC sticker. A lot of the time, the date doesn't matter as much. You see that this coin has no mint mark. That means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but the combination of the toning, the grade, and the CAC sticker made this quarter sell for $17,625. Here's a 1932D 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state 65 plus with a CAC sticker. 1932 is a key date for Washington quarters. It's one of the only dates for Washington quarters where you're really going to get a lot of money, even if you don't have a super high grade. Now, I'm not going to go too much into like error coins and whatnot, but if you have a 1932 quarter, don't need to be getting like a 68, 69, and a 70. You really don't, because this one got a 65 plus, which is still a relatively high grade. But guys, 1932 quarters is where you want to be looking for, because these coins bring a lot of money, even if it's in circulated condition. But this coin, because it has all those things going for it, but mainly the date and the grade, this coin sold for $21,737. That's right, $21,737. Here we have a 1934D 25-cent medium motto coin graded by PCGS, a mint state 67. I'm going to throw up a quick diagram here that shows the difference between the medium motto and the heavy motto variant. Depending on the person collecting it and the specific date of the coin will depend on if the medium or the heavy motto is a more scarce variety. Also take into consideration the date that the coin is being sold, because when the coins are being sold really does matter. Some of these coins have gone down in value over time, but they're still bringing five figures, you know, well over $10,000. But this 25-cent quarter sold for $21,850. Here is the coin. So this is a 1950 D over S 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state 66. First of all, look how clean this coin looks. It's absolutely stunning. Next, you want to have some sort of magnification out, whether that's a jeweler's loupe or a USB magnification. Please, there's some people out there that will tell you to spend a lot of money on magnification, but you really don't have to. Head over to eBay or Amazon. You know, I don't have anything to sell you, but just pick up a cheaper magnifying glass, anywhere from $5 to $15. That will do just fine, but you want to be looking at the back bottom center of your 1950 D quarter, because this is where you're going to have the money come from. So that D mint mark there has a strike that has a D over S. Essentially, this is a mint error. It should have never happened. Combine that with the extremely high grade, you know, this coin looks really nice. And because it has that D over S mint mark, you know, you want to be looking in that area. This coin from 1950 sold for $23,000. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video.